All right, and now we get to jump right into this. Practice section 1. This is the intro. Honestly, you might want to start with practice section 3 and just start that. That's practice section 3 is the melody, the main melody. And so it could be more gratifying and you're going to do more with it as opposed to the intro, which is practice sections 1 and 2. So it would be higher leverage at this point to start working on practice section 3. So you might want to start with practice section 3, and it's fine if you do that. So when you're ready, then here is the intro, practice section 1. So to begin with, what we're going to do is just play through the notes, look at the fingerings and everything, and then we'll talk about other things to do with this and how to phrase this so that it's more, so we can gussy it up. So to begin with, we have drop D. We're in drop D here. And the way to do that is, if you don't know, play your open D, then the harmonic on the 12th fret of the low E string, and you can match those notes. And that's your low D. So then we have, I'm just going to play it, 4, 5, 6 on the 7th fret, the harmonics. And then these slurs. And that is that lick right there. And then 1 E and O. So the whole thing is 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 1 E and a 2. So counting out loud throughout here. This is a lot of people do funny things with this beginning, and it does want to push and pull musically, but we have to start with it in absolute rhythm. And so that means counting 16th notes, because we have 16th notes here. Then we want to count 16th notes throughout this first chord so that we can know when to come in, and it's not just some random place that we're just dropping in. And we want to continue with a steady rhythm so that we know where to come in with this one right here as well, and where to place this note and everything else. So counting that, 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 1. And this is 4, 1, well this is the 15th fret, 12th. 10, 9, 12, 10, 6, 5, 8, 5, 8, 5, 1. Sorry. B flat, 4, 2, 4, 1, 1 on that. So those are your notes. They're written right there on the page. When you play this chord right here, and still count through this, 1 E and a 2 E and a, so that you know exactly where to put that. So counting through 1 E and a, and if you don't know how to do this, it's 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a. And so always count throughout this first section. Even later, whenever you're doing it, just always, always, always count and keep counting. Same thing here. Once you get to here, then continue to count 1 E and or 3 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E, and then this repeats, and a 2 E. So part of this section is counting. And so then these are our notes here. In the next video, we will talk about phrasing, volume, swells, fades, what to do with that, and also the slowing down and speeding up parts of it. So see you there.